Hi everyone, and welcome to the Huntingdon Women's Meetup. Here I am, live from Wood Green Animal Shelter, or rehoming of animals over in Huntingdon, and I'm joined with lots of other businesswomen who are now going to come and say hi on the screen. Hi!
Hi.
Oh, thank you very much. And we've got a couple of people as well who are joining us from their various different offices. We have got, let me put you on the screen. Say hi there, Anne.
Hello.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. I know you're not very far away. And of course, we have got Louise. Say hi, Louise.
Hello there.
Ah, you're looking very warm and sunny there. Is the sun shining at St. Neots?
It is indeed. If I turn my camera around, you could see, but the rest of it looking a bit of a mess, so I won't.
Yeah, I mean, the backdrop is always very, very important, isn't it? I mean, you know, making sure you haven't got all your washing hanging up behind you or various other bits and pieces. That's the #1 tip for live Google Hangouts. And yeah, I mean, we've had some great fun this morning talking about the whole thing, about Google Hangouts, how they work. But there's nothing like actually being live inside a Google Hangout to find out about how the lower third works, how pinning works. And Louise, you might want to put your lower third on if you can remember.
Oh, is it not on?
No, it's popped off because I'll give you a chance to introduce yourself in a minute. But we'll start with Anne because I know you're up the road in the cafe, aren't you? Would you like to tell us?
I'm in the room next door, actually. I was going to be in the restaurant, but anyway. And I can see the sunshine out the window.
Okay, well, Anne, tell us about your business. Tell us what you do. You've got a minute.
Okay, so I help hotels sell more bedrooms, and generally what I would do is go in and meet with them and review what they're doing in terms of pricing, systems and processes, the systems they're actually using and the skill sets, and then put together a plan to move that forward. So generally we end up probably streamlining the pricing, reducing the number of prices that are out there, making sure it's published in all the right places, and then of course working out when the phone rings or whatever to use those prices to convert that piece of business and put it in a bed, basically.
Oh, it's all about beds. And your website? What's your
website? It's www.revsol.co.uk.
revsol.co.uk. Thank you very much. And Louise there. Tell us about you. Your lower third is looking beautiful, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. It's always helpful when you've got an expert to point you in the right direction. Well, Saunders & Lee provide outsource office assistance to SMEs throughout the UK. We specialise in technology, information, marketing and efficiency, as well as all things administration to help our clients grow their business.
Excellent. And I think you use a lot of Skype, don't you, to connect with your contacts and your customers.
We do.
And you're looking now at Google Hangouts perhaps as well.
Well, I mean, we've tried to push people towards Google Hangouts, but Skype is a bit like the BT of the telephony world. It's hard to drag people away. But what I would say is quite interesting, and I hadn't experienced it before. When we first started this Hangout, there was no video evidence of me in existence. And that's because I actually had Skype running in the background, and that was dominating my video.
Ah, yeah, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, if you are going to run Hangouts, you've got to disable quit out of Skype because there's a conflict between the two. Yeah. So well done for spotting that. So the people I've got in the room, I'm just going to move to one side and let's all go round and introduce ourselves. Off you go.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Abby Robertson, and I actually do a couple of things. I have firstly a travel business which is called Villa Bliss. And I specialise in selling luxury villa holidays in Barbados.
Fabulous.
Yes, that's very nice. And more recently, I've also started my own network marketing business for a company called Arbon, and they specialise in health and wellness products, which I think is fantastic. So I'm hoping to be able to combine the two, and hopefully they'll run alongside each other very nicely.
Yeah, oh, fantastic.
Moving on, let's move this show.
My name's Kate. I'm the business plumber, I help organisations work smarter, not harder. And I streamline things for businesses.
You haven't got your plunger today, though.
I haven't got my plunger with me.
Plunger.
Because people don't know what a business plumber is, and I want them to remember me, I normally network carrying a large plumber.
Not plumber.
Talk about unblocking the blockages in the business.
Oh, at that point, that's a very serious point. Thinking about your blockages. Move round.
Hello, my name is Rosalind Bub. I'm a therapist, and I help people who have suffered miscarriages to get back onto an emotional even keel. I've been a therapist for about 12 years. I do something called EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, otherwise known as tapping, and I have on my website, which is www.miscarriage-support.com, I have dozens of videos which anybody who's had a miscarriage can watch, which will allow them to tap through different aspects of recovering emotionally so that they can feel better wherever they are, whichever part of the world, whatever time or night or day it is. You can actually ease some of the distress. So that's what I do.
Very good. And our last guest.
Hello, I'm Rosalind Bub, and I run a counselling and coaching service called Positive Wholeness. I work as a relationship therapist, and a lot of the people that come to see me are couples that are either in a crisis or having change in their lives, or just really finding themselves in conflict and needing support in dealing with that. I also work as a personal development coach, and I work very much one-to-one to support people in terms of transforming their lives. And I love what I do.
Thank you very much. That's excellent. So, as you see, we've got a wide range of different businesses here today. We were hoping to be joined by Susie, who's on holiday, currently beach holiday, I believe it is, in Turkey. She was going to join us with her laptop, but her iPad, I think, wasn't it? But the thing is, you know, she's obviously having too much of a good time on holiday. So what I've done, actually, for those who are interested, I've unpinned myself. So anytime Louise or Anne speak, you'll appear on the screen.
Yes, I have noticed that.
Yep, that's auto-switching, which sometimes is very useful if you want that conversation to go back and forth, but other times it may not be ideal. So there we are. And the other interesting thing that my guests inside the Hangout will notice, that we can see, how many viewers are currently watching right now. Now, we're not going to say the numbers, but it's interesting. We have got somebody watching our live show today. So my American friends, if you do want to join us, hopefully you've got the link. I do appreciate, though, it's very early in the morning across the pond. It must be about 7 a.m. and I'm not sure I'd like to go on a hangout that early in the morning. Not before the makeup, or before many, many cups of coffee, perhaps. Anyway, we are coming to the end of our time together. I don't know if there's anything anyone would like to share, or say anything. Louise or Anne, you got anything you'd like to share before we go?
No, not from me, thank you.
Thank you very much for giving me time.
Can you now? I've just added the chat box, which we used the other day. So.
Yeah, the chat box is really useful. For viewers, you won't be able to see the chat box, but for those people who are inside the Hangout, we've got the capability of being able to have a conversation about how things are going, or anything else you might want to say inside the chat. So this is private to the people inside the Hangout. It's not broadcast live. So I think at that point, I am going to say, thank you very much, Huntingdon, and thank you very much, the Wood Green Centre. All the profits from today's networking event are going to that charity. And girls, would you like to come onto the screen and give a big wave one more time? So thank you. Bye.